How to avoid some costly mistakes real estate investors or property owners make while investing in real estate. Immediately you've paid for this property, the right thing to do is to go ahead and take possession. In fact, possession is 9/10 of property ownership. In a place where you've paid for this property and various title document has been executed or signed, as the case may be, the next thing to do is to move ahead and take possession. The importance of taking possession is to announce that a new ownership has been created, that the owner of this property is a new person different from who used to own it. In a situation where you are not able to take possession or show possession, this property could still be resold for a second time. If you buy a property, be it in a developed area, be it in a developing area, and this place has not been developed, as the case may be, the right thing to do after you have made payment of this property and also executed all the title document is to go ahead and take possession, because the lack of possession as it relates to real estate has cost a lot of people millions. It has cost a lot of people also billions, as the case may be. Have you heard of what we call adverse possession? Do you know that if you leave this property undeveloped, if you are not able to show possession of this property, you could lose it? An adverse possession occurs where someone enters into a property and continuously enjoy the use of this property over an extended period of time. In fact, in a decided case, Olaguju and Adesoye, the court held that an adverse possessor who has been in possession of a property over a period of 12 years has naturally gained right to this property. So the summary of this is that even if you buy a property today and leave it undeveloped, you did not do anything to develop this property or show possession, you did not fence this property, or even when you have fenced this property, you left it undeveloped and it's without checking on this property, without trying to know the set of this property, without being in continuous enjoyment of this property. If another person walks into this property and continue to do those things which you, who is the lord of this land, should be doing over an extended period of time, the person may naturally win you in the court of law when you bring a suit or when you come back to claim this property. So what are the right things to do immediately you buy this property to ensure that you are in continuous possession? If it's a property that is not yet fenced, you should rush ahead to fence this property. And not just only fencing, after fencing this property, you should continue to do activities in it. The activities might be farming if it's a place that is still undeveloped. The activity might be to plant economic plants. The activities might be to erect a gate man's house. And the activity might be to put it into use. You can also lease it out. Anything that will ensure that the possession is continuous, the possession is permanent. It's not the one that you will come today, you will farm and you leave it for another very big period of time. You will not come back there. You don't have people checking to know what is going on in this property. If someone enters this property and enjoys it over a period of 2 years, according to the Limitation Act of 1966, the period of time through which someone has possession, that's another person that does not own this rag in title, that's in document, can stay in this property and claim ownership of it is 12 years. What this 12 years limitation clause will say is that if someone enters into your land, the land that you have the titular ownership of, the land that you have ownership of, the title, you have documents and everything, and the person stays in this property for a period of 12 years without you doing anything to recover this property, or maybe this property for a period of 12 years without you doing anything to recover this property, or maybe going to court, and the person stays here for 12 years, the title of this property automatically goes to that adverse possessor. So if you are not able to go to your property always, it's not a must that you buy property in a place you'll be going every day, but even if you don't have the means of going to this place all the time, you should have people in that community or in that location who will be looking after this property for you. If you do not have money to erect a big fence, maybe you should put an L block or use some certain materials, so that even with in addition to you having a right document, having registered those documents, perfected them, it is also the requirement of law for you to be in continuous possession of this property. You may not be in that property as a person. You may lease it out for people and continue to collect rent on it. Those leases, those rents that you collect on it is still an evidence or pieces of evidence to show that you are still in possession of this property.